What is up, YouTube? So, we're around 5 weeks out now, and I'm just gonna be real. It's rough. The last couple of weeks have been rough, very much mentally, physically. The weight kind of is very much jotting, and I don't know what's kind of going on. We've had all our meals today. We're gonna go and hit a leg day, some hamstrings, some rear delts, and some abs. So gonna do that. I feel like I don't know if I'm gonna make it perfectly on time for the weight. I'm trying my best, but I'm really tired and I'm really hungry. But every time I want to quit, I just keep thinking this is where people tend to quit. It's when things get rough and you can't quit then. Pink hand wraps are out. So let's get some. Half heavy. So next up we have some nice hamstring curls. I find it's one of the best ones for the actual movement on the hamstrings. So you kind of fully shorten it and really manage to kind of get some good growth. Also with this, I'm able to get some really nice intensity out, which is kind of half the battle. So aiming for about 12 reps for this one, and then we'll see. With hamstrings, the tempo is everything. Really kind of contracting down at the bottom, and then actually focusing on resisting as you kind of go through concentric. I feel like it really helps, and especially if I point my kind of toes towards me, I'm kind of able to control it a little better, and I'm able to really kind of push the reps out. That was fuck legs. I hate wearing shoes when I'm doing these kind of machines, especially Jordans. Great for leg press, great for RDLs. Not great for anything else. If you want to be a skinny bitch, just don't do your work. Simple as that. I think the biggest thing about a champion mindset
is how consistent you can be on a daily basis. And I think that's the biggest thing through prep that's been such a difficulty for me, is just making sure that even when I don't want to, I still turn up, because I have that extra pressure. I have that extra things that I kind of need to do. And if I want to perform and do well, and I know that it's my responsibility to myself to perform well, so why not give it your all, even if you fail? And that fear of failure is something that I've been able to kind of actually deal with while I've been on prep, because you actually have to be accountable. And if you mess up, you binge eat, you miss a gym session, right, what we're going to do about it? We're not going to miss twice. We're just going to keep going. We're going to get back on the boat, and we're not just going to just sack everything off. And the amount of times I've been so close to just sacking everything off because I'm hungry and I'm tired, and I'm irritable, I just don't want to do it anymore. But then I realized I actually have a love for bodybuilding. I have a love for being on stage. I have a love for the posing and the artwork. So why not perform in that way? Which means showing up when you don't want to. I love this one so much because your abs, to fully train in that full range of motion, you've got to get a spinal curvature. And spinal curvature is exactly where you get the ab growth. It's what I've built on the last kind of year between the attempt at last prep and this one. That's why my abs look a lot better. So I put this on the lower setting. Bring my legs out. Fully curve that spine. And then just slowly resist. Ooh. So there's no push up. It's just the curvature. I only really get a few in, but a few's enough. If you do it correctly, with enough spinal flexion, you actually get some ab growth instead of it just being basically back extension. So, let's get into it. When you get a nice stretch at the top, really helps. Just fully stretch the abs and then really crunch in on the forward and really bend that spine. And if you do it correctly, actually provides a lot of growth.